welcome to Panthers TV for your weekend preview. Joined here with me, Sam Hurst, as this weekend we have 2 games on the road. On Saturday, the Panthers head up to Glasgow, and then on Sunday return to the Midlands to face the Coventry Blaze. Why don't we kickstart this weekend's preview with your head coach, Danny Stewart.
Danny Stewart joins us on Panthers TV. Danny, let's look ahead to the weekend. First of all, Glasgow, they've probably not had the best of starts to the season that they'd want, but how dangerous are they, especially at home?
Yeah, they got a lot of quality there, and I think, look, regardless of team starts, I think there's a lot of talent in this league, and there's no easy game. So, they're a team that are going to try and right the ship. I'd imagine a lot of guys battling for more ice time, battling for jobs. So, them being at home, it's never an easy place to go, and like I said, with the amount of quality that they have there, you know what, they have every reason to turn things around, and I think we got to make sure that we go up there and don't take anything for granted. We're not entitled to anything in this league, and we got to make sure we're at our best.
I read a lot of online people talking about Coventry now, the game on Sunday. A lot of people wrote Coventry off at the start of the season, people who had an opinion on social media. How impressed have you been by what they've done so far?
Yeah, really, really impressed. Look, they're a young group that works hard. They compete, very, very hard in all areas, in all 3 zones. And, I think through that they found a little bit of early season success here. And they got a goalie that's given them a chance to win every night. So, a lot of good pieces there. And, by no means, again, another tough place to go, especially off the back of a Scottish trip. And, we just take it one game at a time, though, and our focus right now is on Glasgow.
Look at a couple of things that have happened this week with your players. Hunter Vorva's now arrived in the country. He's been on the ice a few times. How good is it to see him here, and how's he doing? Yeah,
really good. You know what? We really liked Hunter when we recruited him in the summer, and it was sad to see Rocco. He was great for us. Great guy, great character, good in the room, and really played well for us. But I think the team wants to honor their initial commitments, and we're happy to have Hunter here. He's a quality goalie. Going to see a different style than Rock, but he's just kind of taking it one day at a time, getting back to where he needs to get to, so that he can compete for us and give us chances to win games as well.
I think another real positive for the room this week, Cooper Seck's been on the ice, obviously not been involved in training, but just getting him on the ice to put the boot on again and skate. How important is that in his recovery?
Really, look, it was good to see him out there, no equipment, but putting the skates on, and good for his mentality as well. Like, it's tough when you're at home and you're not with the team every day, and you're not able to kind of compete or do the things you're used to doing. So it's good to see him out there just handling the puck and skating around, and he's a big piece for us, a really big piece, and obviously we'll leave that to the physio team as and when he gets back, but it's a positive sign.
Brilliant. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Last Saturday saw a capacity crowd here at the Motor Point Arena for our visit from our arch rivals, the Sheffield Steelers. Now let's hear from the man that scored here for the Panthers, Tim Doherty.
Tim, 2 road games to get back on the horse this weekend, but how good is it you're going to be together as a team on 2 road trips to get that winning streak hopefully going again?
Yeah, it's always good to get on the road, be on the bus together, hang out and bond a little more, especially after a tough loss Saturday. So we're ready to bounce back.
What's the atmosphere like? Obviously, you've been on a good run, obviously, before that Steelers game. We'll touch on that in a minute. But, you always talk about being a resilient group. Do you still see that resilience in the group?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a really long year. And, at the end of the day, it was a good game. It was a close game. They got an empty netter. But, before that's a 3-2 game. And I thought we battled hard. But obviously, we got to find that extra gear to get past a team like that. And if we want to win championships, those guys are the standard. So, definitely still a lot of belief in our team, and yeah.
You make a very good point about the fine margins. Is that kind of maybe the difference at the moment? Sheffield, in those big moments, that 5-on-3 and 6-on-4 at the end, they found a way to kid it off. Is that probably, if you can win those fine margins, you're on your way to being a better team?
Yeah, no, you're spot on. Those are big moments in the game, especially that 5-on-3 late. We got to find a way to convert on that. But like I said, it's we got the right group in there, so we just got to keep building together, and we'll be all right.
I know it feels a bit hollow now because we didn't win the game, but how did you enjoy that moment that broke out with the pass from Sam Herr, you breaking away? The place just erupted. At the time it was 2-2. How special was that moment?
Yeah, that was a pretty good feeling. Obviously against Sheffield, and to tie it late was a cool feeling. So hopefully I can do that a couple more times.
Can you feel the energy though in the building? I mean, when Ollie scored and obviously when you scored, the place just erupted as players sold out. Could you feel that energy?
Yeah, you can feel it from the second you step on the ice and warm-ups even. You know, it's a big game, there's a lot of hype around it, and then obviously when we score and the crowd's really loud, it's pretty cool.
I think yourself and a lot of players, you know, when we did your interviews before you arrived, you said you'd heard about the fan base, how excited you were. Has it lived up to your expectations? Other guys have said where they've been, there's been fans that perhaps weren't so passionate. Basically what I think I'm saying is how much you're enjoying playing in front of such passion. Yeah,
this has been, it reminds me of university a lot back in the US. Really passionate fans, it's almost sold out every night at home. So. And obviously you see they travel on the road with us, so it's pretty cool. It's a very unique experience.
Brilliant, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
So 2 games on the road for the Nottingham Panthers this weekend. We'd love to see some of you joining us there, but if you cannot, remember to head down to the Nottingham Panthers official fan zone at the Blind Rabbit for both of those games. If you decide to go to both, there will be a discount on your ticket price. Even though there's no games here at the Motor Point Arena this weekend, we've got 2 the following. On Saturday, we'll be playing the Belfast Giants, and on Sunday, Manchester Storm. Of course, as always, there will be a bundle price if you buy tickets for both of those games. We'd love to see you there. Just head down to our website, that's panthers.co.uk.